Hello everybody, this is Bertram out at Artoberfest 2010 this year in Galveston. We decided to make a video this year so we could share it with the people and supporters that come out and that couldn't make it this year, and we wanted to be sure that everybody knew that we had our new quilt was out and in production, and we wanted people to see it. What it is this year we had a company step up to the bat or step up to the plate and offer to make a toddler quilt / art quilt out of some of my work. And what you'll see here is a lot of reproductions of 20 to 30 images plus a lot of TLC that went into the production of the quilt. Ace Bagnico took care of this for us along with a handful of helpers, and we've got them listed here on the this board here. I won't go over them all. There's so many that helped us out with this project, but it goes into production this week, as a matter of fact. There's only going to be 100 of them. They're large, they're toddler size, 54-inch square, and one of our main concerns with this quilt was the ability to be able to reproduce my art on the quilt and keep the colors vibrant and there and beautiful. And this company did that. They did it better than what we could ever have imagined. There's 20 to 30 images in here, cropped to fit into the quilt, and the corners are anchored by my little symbols of the imagination and spirit, which are these little childish planets, is what it amounts to. When I talk about quality on a quilt, we talk about hand-stitched, undulating. It took her probably 4 different types of material to make these colors want to undulate and move on the borders here. She went to the time and trouble also to have them embroidered with a signature at the bottom along with the edition size and the number of the quilt. This is an artist proof that we put on display this week, and also wanted to stir up some interest in it and sold, which we were pretty sure it would sell, but you know, you never know for sure, and somebody stood up to the bat and did that for us. The back of the quilt has a special pattern along with thick embroidery denoting Don Bertram Celebrate Imagination, which is where it's all at. A huge portion of the sales price of this print go toward the Arts and Medicine program at Texas Children's, along with my program, which is Celebrate Imagination, which is the whole reason we're here. So anyway, that is one of our, that's the big project this year. Now, of course, we always bring out 50 to 60 paintings at least, and I'll go over a few of them. We'll just show you our tent so you can see. I'll show you some of my favorites and what we might be doing. We have, I do a handful of Texas images, which are a good prospect for our future quilts that will be produced after this one is sold out. And there's only 100, so I'm sure it is going to move fast, and it's a beauty. Some of my favorites, something that's very typical of my art, are these planets. And like I said, they're like suns or moons. I take either motif and work it in and try to create a spirit and a innocence and a story that kind of goes with it. And I hope people can see through that. It's not just a sun, it's not just a yellow, it's not just an orange. There's something else there that's trying to make a statement to you. Springtime, I love that piece. It's a knockoff of some of my favorite mother and child images from the Renaissance. Of course, when I'm trying to copy somebody else's image, no one would ever know because my style is so different. You couldn't recognize my work if I was copying yours. So that's kind of where some of this stuff comes from. Also inside, we have, just take a look around. A lot of inspiration here. 2 people that inspire me big time with what they've done is Clive Barker and his prolific works, and Paul McCartney, who tends to never stop no matter what. These people, whether their work is popular or not, they just keep going, and that gives me a drive. Mr. Barker is somebody that I have always admired for what he does, and a lot of this is, as more seemingly innocent, is inspired by him. He knows that. I know him. He doesn't take a lot of credit for it, but he knows he's really opened my imagination toward a lot of this stuff. So just take a look around here. A lot of these are in our book still. We have a few images. This type stuff, that's typical Barker kind of things. I put a lot of halos because I love religious art. For the spiritual aspect of it, I put that in my work a lot. This is one of my favorites here, the Discovery. Most of them are self-explanatory, but there is something else that kind of goes with the work, and I really hope that people can see through that. Half of all the money we get for these from the art is always going to the children at Texas Children's Hospital, which is a program I do there. I go there once a month and I deal with the kids in the waiting rooms and take a few images, and we use those images to inspire their own art, and it makes a lot of difference. You know, it helps them get over some tough times, is what it does. Stained glass window. Colors are blinding. They're beautiful colors. That's what I want to do. That's what drags people in. Warming the Runt, which is one of my favorite pieces. I did this piece over here, Watermelon Smile, kind of as a semi-tribute to Ray Bradbury, which is one of my favorite writers, and it's left us a lot of works and things to enjoy. Everything has a childish edge to it, like I said, but it's not truly children's art. I do hope that something else comes across in it for people. Last year we did release our book, and let me show you that. That's always on sale. All the profits from the book goes to the kids. It was a labor of love for us, and we did it for their benefit. But it's Celebrate Imagination. It's got what we've done is we've taken 20 to 30 paintings in the book and written a snippet around every painting to stimulate imagination. You know, it's for the parents or grandparents to get together with their children and just, you know, and make up their own stories is what it amounts to. One of my whims was to put these pictures of us in here from when we were 2 and 3 years old, which has been a big hit. It makes the book more personable. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. A lot of TLC went into this, and a lot of support, you know, to help us with this. So we've done real well with those, and we also have holiday cards every year. This year's is another little knockoff of mother and child type images with a fat mouse holding a baby cat. My best seller ever. We're practically sold out of those. That's been a treat. Last year was my favorite, and it was this one, which is my snowman image. So anyway, just to give you a little hint, you know, there's a lot's going on out here, and I know everybody can't come out here, but so you'll kind of see what things look like. We had a great day yesterday. We can't thank the people enough. Hundreds of people were out here yesterday. Sold handful of paintings, lots of books, and got to tell our story. You know, it's a great thing. So that's where it's coming from. Hopefully one day we'll see you out here, and till then, maybe next year, 2011. It's always a great time.